Hey everyone, I'm Jason Sirotin, producer and director at ECG Productions, and today I'm going to show you how to light a scene inside a car using ikan's LED lights. So before we set these lights, I want to tell you a little bit about the scene. We've got an older cousin and a younger cousin having a very funny yet awkward conversation. So we want our lighting to match the scene, which is why I want it to be very natural. So I'm going to look in the car and see where the light is being sourced from. And I can see it's got a dash with a display of 4 or 5 devices putting out an orange and red light. We've got a radio putting out a little blue light, we've got a little yellow light there, and we've got a place right here where we can put some sort of mobile device. We chose this location because it has a really great environmental light. It's that light back there. It's a tungsten light, so it's very warm. And what we're going to do is we're going to source that light in the scene. So you'll be able to see that in the wide shot, but we're actually going to let it play a little. We'll use it in the scene to edge light the actors. Then up front, we're going to have the moon. And the moon is a bluish light, about 5600 or more. So that light will be playing as our moon and be our key light in the scene. I've got my ikan FB1024B light, 32 by 32 LEDs, 1024 individual LED lights. So let's place it. I want it to be a rim light, and it's a very warm light, so let's get here. Now we're outdoors, and what's great about these lights is that they have batteries. You can battery power these lights using ikan's V-mount batteries. So these are great for travel because the FAA has some rule where you can't have over 100 watt-hour battery. So the great thing about these batteries is they come apart and they're actually 2 separate units. But when you combine them together, you have power gold. And so what we're gonna do is plop this on. It easily attaches. Fire this puppy up. So I've got my color temperature at 3200 to match our environmental light. My dimmer set at 100. All right, so we're gonna set up the moon with our IDMX1500B by ikan. This light, we wanna blast. I'm gonna do that by turning the dimmer up to 100. And then we're gonna take our color temperature dial and we're gonna blast that to 5600K, which is blue, to match the color temperature of the moon. So we're gonna start lighting the inside of the car with this LED 144. And I like this light because it's small, compact, it can fit a lot of places. We're gonna use this light to mimic our dash. And the color temperature of the dash from when we looked at it before was very warm. So that's great about this light is it goes from 3200 to 5600. So I'm gonna have it all the way on 32, I'm gonna have it very dim to start. So let's place this light inside the car. So now we're gonna set a light in the back seat that's gonna play as an ambient light in the car, just to set a little base and give them a little bit of backlight. All right, so now I've got my iLED 312. We're gonna place this in the back seat, get some nice ambient light rocking. And we're gonna turn the dimmer to, I'm gonna put it about 15 because I don't want it to be too hot. I really want it to be subtle. So I might even close this barn door just to keep it off the back and to keep it off the sides. Good, I think that's subtle enough. All right, so this is our shot. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna tweak little things to make it perfect. I really like the edge light on our actor, Joe. Joe, raise your hand. Look at that edge light on Joe, and I love how it's hitting David's right hand. David, raise your right hand. All right, so I'm gonna walk the moon in just a touch. And that's too much, so I'm gonna back it up. And that's great. This shot is set up where Joe is in a little less light. Joe, raise your hand, is playing our more mysterious character who's got a little bit more edge to him. Doesn't he look mysterious? And then David is our more jovial, happier character. And we see that David's got a little more light on him. So this was an artistic choice to make Joe a little more dark. And that's why we put the moon on David's side. So this is David's shot. And you can see, again, it's his single shot. He's nice and bright, and Joe is in the shadows.
Dude, so what's going on? You guys split up and she's getting half the stuff? What's the deal?
Half the stuff. What stuff? We don't even have any stuff to have. She wants to go do her own thing. I say go do your own thing. I'm not paying for any of it though. The only splits I want to talk about is banana splits.
No, I mean you gotta talk about it. You gotta.
Nah, I'm not talking. I'm done. Nah, I don't want to talk about it. Done.
Come on.
I'm done.
You gotta talk about it a bit.
That's it. I'm done.
So that's how you light a car with LED lights. And it didn't take a lot. We only used 4 lights, and the best part is they're all battery powered. You can get all these lights at icancorp.com, and make sure you check out our website, ecgprod.com, for more tutorials and great articles that you care about. Happy shooting.